All right. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Big waves to you out there. Good to see you. Coach Myra, can you speak up just a second?
Yes. What's up?
Oh, okay. Good deal. Good deal.
All
I
right.
just wanted to make sure I'm looking at you and my service holds up. We're having a little
Okay.
issue at my office this morning. So good to see everybody. Word for today's improvement. Big waves to you. Let's get them hands going this morning. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Big smiles out there. Love it, love it, love it. So the word's improvement for today. So in the chats, in the comments, please let us know where you're tuning in from. We always like to hear from you and know we're different people, different locations. But I just got to tell you, as I'm listening to you calling in this morning and it's hello Myra, hello. It's did y'all ever watch that movie years ago? And we might age ourselves, The Waltons, hey
Yeah.
John Boy, and I think about it and I'm like, that's really what makes this world so special is relationships. And I got to commend all of you on here this morning because you're so consistent. I do a lot of calls throughout the week and I look up and the coach's corner call might be one of the most consistently attended calls that I am a part of. And it's because of you. I mean, it's unbelievable. You start your day every morning and bless us and allow us to start our day with you. So I just wanted to tell you that. So, improvement, a thing that makes something better or that it becomes better than something else, right? Pretty common sense. You know, I remember from a coaching perspective, this is actually when I was a player. I got to give my dad a shout out. I remember being in the 10th grade and it hung in my locker all the way through my senior year and I graduated. But I'll never forget, we were talking about improvement. And it was one of those great father son talks. A lot of you, maybe it's father daughter for you, but you can remember those special moments. And I remember sitting out on the back porch and he said, son, just remember this, and I hope you write it down. Be better today than you were yesterday. Be better tomorrow than you are today. And I went and I wrote those down and I put them behind, if you played football before, I put them in the little cubby hole behind my helmet. And every day I got out to practice, I'd pull my helmet out, get ready to go on that practice field, and I'd see that. And I still got that statement today from where I wrote it years ago. And it has to do with improvement. And Myra talked about it the other day that what about just 1%? She talked about that degree, right? 212. I mean, the degree. Well, it's the same way with improving, like 1% every day. If we just did 1%, just got better 1% each day, like 365 days later, I'd be 365% better. Just that 1%. 1% daily. Within a year, I would improve by 365%. And I got to thinking about that today, and I thought, how important. But it sounds like something like usually when we hear that, Coach, can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Usually when we hear that, we're like, yeah, it sounds pretty easy, but it's not. It's not easy to improve every day. So I drove into, okay, what could I do? What could I judge, right, on just improving every day? Number one, I've got to be in the right mental state to improve every day. So I got to achieve mindfulness. That's number one. Like, and I'm sure we get sick and tired of hearing that we got to get our mind right, right? But that's just the cornerstone to start to improve. Number two, I got to develop a consistent morning routine. Oh my goodness, I've been getting up at 4:30 in the morning, and it's a game changer because I've got that quiet time. I got that morning routine, and I can see it mentally in me what it's doing on the improving category personally. So I challenge you to have that morning routine. Number three, develop a bedtime routine, right? Like, what's your bedtime, your consistent bedtime routine? That will help you create a better, stable day-to-day life, which is going to improve you. I'm going to run through some of these I found. Redo your bedroom for a better night's sleep. Sometimes you got to look around and go, okay, I got to redo my bedroom. I might have to clean off my work environment. You ever done that at work? Like, I'm going to accessorize a little bit. And it puts me, it's kind of like running, or exercising. Sometimes you just got to go buy a new pair of shoes or some new shorts, and it makes you want to do it more, right? Same way with redoing. I might have to redo my bedroom, change it up a little bit. Number 5, find an energizing midday activity that's good for you. Man, midday, like, find something throughout the day that you could go to for 10 minutes. Maybe it's stepping out in the sun. Maybe it's a walk in the park. Maybe it's just getting mentally into something, right? And listening to something. Another one that really helps you improve daily is to try to make your own lunch and dinner. There's been some stats out there and some evidence that when you make your own food, it puts you more in an environment where you're improving. So just giving you a couple of things to think about. Eat away from your desk. If you're working a job, like, move away from your desk to eat lunch. Like, get away for a little bit. I know Myra does this. Watch TED Talk. Like that's a great source. Maybe a podcast to really work on improving. Treat yourself. This is probably like, maybe it's a massage, right? Maybe you do something for you, right? And if I do this, then I'm going to treat myself this week. And the other thing that I found was really 2 more. It said, connect with an old friend or a new coworker. And it goes back to relationships. I think I'm more out to improve daily when I'm just out and about and I'm working on relationships with people, whether it's old relationships or new relationships. And then the last one is get outside. I said it a minute ago. Go to the gym, go for a run, get out in the sun. We need that every single day to improve. So, Coach, I'm going to turn it to you.
Okay, thanks a lot, Coach Palmer. And I put it in the comments, but Coach Palmer is so right on his comment about you guys are just amazing. And y'all make us get fired up every morning to share, because it's a great opportunity for us to be with you guys. So improvement, it's an act of improving or the state of being improved. Every single one of us should seek personal improvement every single day. Kind of like the 1% that Brent referred back to on the 212 degrees is a boiling point. At times it feels like that, life is bad in many ways. Our work's not going good. Personal life is unsuccessful. Our mental and physical health is being neglected. During these times, we become unhappy because we aren't reaching any of our goals. Keep this in mind. This happens to everyone. This happens to everyone. So we're not alone in this. Also know that this doesn't have to be our life. So we as individuals have to change it. We know we can better ourselves in every way. Yes, it takes a lot of courage, a lot of hard work, but we can do it. It all has to do with something that Coach Palmer touched on just a little while ago. It all has to do with our mindset. If we're going to reach our goals in order to be the best version of ourselves, to be the best improvement of ourselves. So how can Myra improve every day? How can you improve every single day? Well, let's just start with a few little things. Stop sacrificing what we want most for what we want now. You ever thought about that? We're living in a time where instant gratification is so satisfying, but not when it's at the expense of our long-term goals. You know, we must stop sacrificing happiness that will bring us consistent and lasting joy for superficial, momentary happiness, which will fade quickly and ultimately extend unhappiness. Stop making excuses. You know, my good friend Brenda Mays, tremendous high school coach. Now she's a junior college coach. She used to always say, excuses are a sign of weakness. And I have used that my entire career, and any time I've had to speak anything, but it is stop making excuses. And again, this has happened to all of us, y'all. So just relax, just relax. Part of taking ownership in our life and reflecting on how we got to an unhappy spot is simply understanding that we are enabling our poor decisions. Stop making excuses. Start owning your life and pushing yourself to do the work. Happiness isn't going to just fall in our lap. It takes time. So just get out of your own way and stop making excuses. And this is another one too that is big. Stop taking things personally. Don't let others discourage you or tell you who you are when they're not even close to you. To improve, we must keep moving forward, build on our progress. Don't let people get you down. Not only because you should stay focused, but mainly because what they said probably isn't true and it doesn't even matter. Exercise, coach hit on that. You know, did you know that endorphins is what makes us happy? There's your science lesson this morning. Endorphins is what makes us happy. So if we need to feel better right now, coach hit on change your bedroom, move it around. You know, go buy some new clothes, go get situated and go to a workout as soon as we get through with our call this morning. By doing this, all those little endorphins will help relieve stress, clear our mind, and overall makes us happy. I know for me personally, I've gotten back on exercise wagon and it has helped me so much, especially with stress. You know, another thing, got a couple more for you. Eliminate distractions. That's one of the biggest things that I have to work on if I want to improve, is I have to eliminate distractions. We waste so much cotton picking time, checking on social media, watching too much TV, and I could go on and on and on. And I think you probably could too. So how do we improve in this area? I'm not saying we don't get on social media. Heck, most of us on this call run our businesses off of phones and computers. What I'm saying is we have to learn to manage that time. Set time, set lots, list plots of time that you want to do that. And then, guys, face fear. How many of you don't have to raise your hand, but ask yourself, how many of you struggled with that? Just facing fear, just straight up in the face. Another way we can improve in our everyday life is to face any fear that comes our way. Listen to me, every single successful person that I have ever had the honor of meeting or being friends with, they have failed. Not only once, but probably twice or 3 times. So again, that's happened to all of us. But you know what? That person, that successful person that has failed, will never judge you. So we talk all the time about getting a good circle of friends around us that support you. Seek out those type of people that have not only been successful, but they've also failed because they get it. So we need to pull our bootstraps up, grab our internal courage, and stop being afraid of working hard and failing. Doing the work is how we get courage to improve. And then guess what happens, y'all? We get our best self. That's how we improve. So I encourage you to get out and do something just 1% more, as Coach said, and let's improve and be as good as we can be tonight. If you're in the Florence area or surrounding areas tonight, we'd love for you to join us for an event that we're having at the depot. So anyway, love y'all. See y'all in the morning.
Coach, thank you so much. That was awesome. 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 Guys, we appreciate you. We're grateful for you. Let's go rock this Tuesday. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Bye, guys.
Oh, and a special prayer
Thanks,
for
Brent.
Ruth Talbert.
Thank you,
Ruth Talbert.
coaches.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks,
Thanks,
tomorrow.
coaches.
Hope everybody goes well today.
Thank y'all.
Thank you. Happy Tuesday.
Great day.
Thanks,
Have a
coaches.
great day.
Virtual risk.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Coaches.
Rocking Tuesday.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Love you guys.